Hi, welcome to Homeschool Together. And in this next video of our Zero to Homeschool series, we're talking about making some plans. So we've talked about standards and laws and terminology and how to choose curriculum. So at this point, maybe you've already chosen your curriculum, you're ready to go, but you do have to do some planning. I firmly believe that a good plan is important for success. Now, that being said, your plan can be as comprehensive or as loose as you want to make it. It can be flexible, however flexible you desire. You can plan either forward or backward. So forward meaning, here's what I'm going to do the rest of this week or this month or this year. Backward would be, maybe I have a general idea of what I want to get done. Okay, I do want to finish this whole curriculum, but I'm not sure what day. And you could just say, oh, today, this is what we got done, and you write it down afterwards. So you're keeping a good record of what happened. And potentially if you forward plan, you might still want to backward plan depending on your state's reporting requirements and building your own portfolio. So those are two kind of methods. You can forward or backward plan. You want to kind of look long term. So, okay, I've got this math block, or I want to get through this section of history in this rough time period. It doesn't have to be exact, but have some sort of general idea so that you can definitely see that you're making forward progress. And think about short-term plans like this week. If you don't want to plan out, and I wouldn't recommend planning out every day of the next month, but think about your week as maybe your weekly routine. Maybe Tuesdays you go to a co-op, so Tuesdays aren't a great day for homeschooling other subjects at home. So you want to plan like Mondays are your great, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays are great homeschool days, and Friday is field trip days, or whatever works for your family, depending on your work schedule or your spouse's schedule or your kids' other enrichment activities. So think about at least building a routine. And also I would say with this, consider just to start a loop schedule, which just says we're going to do, let's say, math, geography, English, science. I'm not saying what days we're going to do it, but that's the order that we're going to do, and we're going to do the next lesson in each of them. And when you get done, you loop back around and you start again from the top. This is the easiest type of schedule to make. Here's my stack of books. I'm going to go through them all in order, and when I'm done, I'm going to go through them in order again until I finish them, or we make a change because that didn't work for us, or whatever you want to do. But I would at least suggest that you kind of make some general plan. Now, talking about planning, you need to think about what you're going to make that plan in. There's gorgeous paper planners out there. You could use Excel. You could use Trello, which is a free online it's a project management, but a lot of homeschoolers, including us, use it for homeschool planning because it's free and it's easily adaptable. So Trello is another option. We have a whole series of videos on how to start with the basics of Trello that we'll link down in the show notes if that's something you'd like to use. But overall, find what you want to plan in, what works best with your brain. Some of these planners, while they're gorgeous, I don't know that I'd recommend them to a first-year homeschooler because it really involves you writing down what you're going to do. Unless you're going to backward plan, these are you making forward plans. And the problem I have with that is it's really hard to strike things out, or at least it makes me feel bad to strike things out and say, oh, we didn't get to that, and we'll have to move it to next week. So I would just say for first time, you might choose something that's digital or a loop schedule or something on a whiteboard even. Do something that's adaptable until you find your footing, and then you can make more comprehensive plans. Make sure that whatever you do is flexible and changeable. And my advice is don't plan it to the nth degree. I've seen some moms on Facebook planning saying, is my plan okay? And they have planned every 10 minutes for their family and what they're going to do all day. Don't do that. Set yourself up for success. It's not that your family might not run that way and that works with your brain, but it's really difficult to maintain that schedule day in and day out. And ultimately, it's going to end up falling apart. So do something that you think will work for your family, your style. Maybe you all sleep in the morning and you do all your homeschooling in the afternoon. Or maybe you like to get everything done in the morning so you can have the rest of the afternoon free. Or dad works swing shift, so you want to make sure that afternoons are totally open so that he can play with the kids. I mean, everything's going to be based on your family and your needs, but having a plan is important. Just make sure that that plan is flexible. That's my best advice to get started because I do think that plans are a key to success. I hope that gives you a little bit of basis that you can set up a good plan and a good routine for your family. So please stick around for the next video as we're going to talk homeschool spaces.